Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Vlogmas. I believe this video will be airing on day 4. So I do hope that you are enjoying the bonus content I've been putting out with the recaps and last night's jewelry unboxing. Today I'm going to be doing a normal Thredup unboxing followed by a very special recap. So make sure you stay tuned after the video for a recap of our designer box collaboration. That video aired back in April, I believe. So I'm excited to revisit that video and let you guys know if anything has sold, and if so, if I made any money on that box. So I'm excited to share that with you, so make sure you stay tuned. And if you are new here, I do normally post videos every Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, but during Vlogmas, which is running up through December 24th, there will be a video daily at 8 p.m. Eastern. So make sure that you also have your bell notification activated, and I would love if you hit the thumbs up for me. So as I stated, I'm going to open a designer box today, which will be fitting for the recap. And later in Vlogmas, I am going to be doing a Q&A. So if you do have any questions that you want to ask me, you can feel free to leave them in the comments below or on any other videos, and I will address them in a future video. So let's go ahead and get the box opened. This one did come from Suwanee, Georgia. And it arrived in one of the larger size boxes. So definitely a little bit bigger than the ones they normally come in. And there's lots of air pillows in there. I ordered this one back on September 25th, so it's been a little bit. And as you know, they run $140 plus tax for 7 DIY pieces. And I may have used a coupon on this one. You can apply up to $20 credit using your reward points. So here's a peek at the box. Considering it's the large size, there is a lot of room left over in this one. We have some clothing on top, and up first is a sweater. And this is Burberry Brit in a size medium. And this is probably a cashmere or cashmere blend V-neck. And it's like a eggplant color, lots of pilling on it, which isn't the end of the world because I can sweater shave it. But generally when you get cashmere in the boxes, there's usually holes, but I'm not really seeing any on the first look. So I will have to check that out closer, but it looks like it might be in good condition. It's 100% cashmere. So that would be the perfect time to get this listed. It's very soft. So that is not a bad item. Ooh, and there's something in a box here. That's exciting. Next up, we have possibly some sunglasses. And these are Tom Ford. So really nice velvet case. I do love Tom Ford glasses. These are broken. There's a little sticker there. It is missing one of the lenses. So these are like an aviator style sunglass. And I don't know how easy that would be to just pop that back in. Might be something I can do. There's quite a bit of scratching on the lenses per usual. But I would say they're probably still in wearable condition, but you could certainly have them repaired. And there might be some color loss on the frames, but I don't think they're in too bad of condition. So other than the missing lens, not bad. So I will try to see if I can pop that back in. And the case definitely needs a good lint rolling. But that's not a bad item, and I do like the style of those. So that's pretty good. And And here is another look at the box. You can see what I'm seeing down there. There is a Valentino box. I'm assuming that is a shoe box, but if it was a purse, that would be even better. Next up, we have a dress. And this is a blue mini dress. And then it does have a little detail there on the waist. Super soft. And it does zip in the back, and that works. I'm just trying to see if I can find a brand on this because I'm not seeing it. There is an interior tag there, but I'm not seeing the brand. So I'm just gonna turn it inside out and see what I'm missing here. The lighting in this filming area is not the best for me to see, but hopefully you guys can see okay. Okay, here it is. It's under this. Here we go. It is Carolina Herrera. So very high-end brand. I don't know how well something like this will resell. You know, it's not like a evening gown or anything like that. So I will have to look into it and see if it's something that may be a good candidate for the real. The last several loads of stuff I've sent to them have been clothing heavy, and they've really been generous on what they're accepting, you know, in terms of condition. So if this prices decently, I would probably send that there. So I will look into that, but it looks like there's some pilling on it, but in pretty good condition. And this feels like St. John. It is. This is St. John Basic in a size 8, and it had a $120 price tag on it. So I don't know if that was possibly a thrift store price tag. I would imagine that this would go for quite a bit more than that new in a retail store. But it is a really nice navy, and their skirts are usually elastic and super comfy. So that's what this is. And seeing if there's the material. It's dry clean only. It looks like the other tags have been removed. But their material, I don't know if it's like a rayon, wool blend, something like that. But all their clothes feel the same. This is nice and definitely resellable, and it looks like it's in good condition. I did get a red one like that, almost exactly the same. So next we have a pair of shoes. We'll do the box last. These are a pair of sandals by D Squared, and they are a 36, made in Italy. So they're black, and then they have like a crochet type of top there, and then they wrap around. And there's some wear on the footbed and on the soles, but not in bad shape. The actual fabric on them look pretty good. So I've heard of the brand, but I don't know what those comp for. I'm assuming they're more on the luxe side versus designer, but I will look into them and maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. But they are in good shape and very cute. So those are good. And next we have another pair of shoes, and these are Prada. They're a 36.5. So they do have a low block heel. And they are a cream-ish leather, and there's quite a bit of creasing on there and a few marks, but they should be able to be polished up a little bit. And the creasing's not really, you know, the end of the world. They might be a bit of an older style. They do say Prada Milano, and really soft leather on them. So that's nice. Just a classic penny loafer. So the Prada shoes usually sell, you know, not for the most, but move kind of quickly. So I'm excited to look into those and get them listed. And last is our Valentino box. And this is Valentino Garavani. And this line is the one that does like all of the rock stud shoes. And the shoes in the box are size 40. And it looks like they came from Saks Fifth Avenue. But I'm not really seeing a picture or any details about the shoes on the box. So we'll have to take a guess and see. If they were the rock studs in good condition, I would be happy about that. They are not. They are a patent leather pump. Really, really pretty bow detail on these. These are beautiful. Very nice. So I don't think, you know, the shoes that are not the rock studs, I don't think they comp as great, but these were really well taken care of. And the fact that they had the box with them will be a big selling point. You know, patent leather always comes with this, with its issues, but these are in really good condition. They are a size 40. Very, very gently used. And look at the heels. You know, just a little bit of wear, but nothing crazy. Nice neutral color. And there is a little bit of paperwork in here. This is just a silica gel packet. And a little card from Valentino. That might be like a little care card. Nothing specific to the shoes, but that's nice to include. So it has everything other than a receipt or the dust bags. But you know, somebody didn't wear these much and they took very good care of them. And I do love that bow detail. They're really cute. And, you know, they would not fit me and I would not wear a heel anyways, but you know, 15 years ago, if these fit me, I would be keeping them. They are beautiful. So I think these will do well and probably cover the box or most of it. So, you know, considering the last couple boxes really didn't have much wow factor, I'm very pleased with those. So that was a great item. Happy with that. We had the Prada loafers for 2. We had the D squared sandals for 3. These are nice, but I'm not sure about the brand. So, you know, all 3 of the shoes were pretty good. And then we had the St. John skirt. We had the Carolina Herrera dress. And so we had 3 shoes. 4, this was 5. 6, we had the Burberry Brit sweater. I forgot about that one. And then 7 was the Tom Ford aviator sunglasses. So very, very good box. I'm really happy with this one. And this should be a decent profit. So very thrilled with this one. But, you know, I know from the last 2 recaps I've done, you could see, you know, just how great some of these boxes used to be and exactly why I got addicted to ordering these. So don't forget to stay tuned. We are going to move into the recap now, going over what happened from the DIY Designer Collaboration box that I opened back in April. So stay tuned for that. And then tomorrow and Wednesday, I will be doing another recap of some older designer boxes, going back to the 3rd one I ever opened and the 4th one. And then Thursday, I think we'll do a 15-piece mixed jewelry unboxing. And then I think I'm gonna throw in a scarf unboxing as well this week. So a lot coming up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will close it out after the recap. So I will see you back soon. Okay, so we are going to move on to the recap portion of the video now, where we're going to take a look back at the Thredup DIY Designer Battle of the Boxes collaboration. This video did air back in April. I will link it in the description box if you want to watch the full video, but I'm basically just going to play the parts so we can take a look at the items. I know that in the collaboration, my box was ranked either first or second. So it'll be interesting to see what the actual profit on the box says after we see some of the other recaps. I know Christina aired a video on her recap today, so if you haven't seen that yet, make sure you go back and watch. That's Christina at Stina Resells. So let's go ahead and launch the video and take a look back at what I received in this box. And I am seeing some great things off the bat that I am excited to dig into. So here is a first peek for us. We have a lot of shoes in here. So definitely the shoes and the purses and sometimes the eyewear are my favorite things to get. The clothes not so much, unless it's something high ticket that I can send to the Real. But these are great. They're a T-back sandal and they are Christian Louboutin. Very nice white and then a blue suede. And there are... So I did receive these Christian Louboutin sandals, super cute with a mix of suede and leather. Unfortunately, these have not sold yet. I do currently have them listed in my Poshmark closet. They will sell eventually, so I'm not worried about it. But I'm a little bit surprised they didn't move over the summer. And honestly, there hasn't been a ton of interest on them. But I do have them listed currently, so if anybody is interested in them, you know, feel free to send me an offer. And let me just move forward so we can see what size they are, because that would be important. There are some marks on there, but overall they seem to be in pretty good condition. Perfect to be listing these. They're a size 37. So they're a size 37. I believe in my Poshmark listing, I also have a footbed measurement in there. So that one so far is a 0. Let's move forward and see what else I received. These from Prada. And they are a 36.5. So there's our Prada logo inside. And these are also in excellent condition. There's a little bit of wear on the heel tab. So these were the Prada suede ankle booties. These sold, they actually just sold today on Sunday as I'm recording this video. They took a very long time to sell, possibly because they were a smaller size. But they just did not get a ton of interest either. But I did sell them on Poshmark. They sold today for $75. So I will be receiving $60 on the Pradas. Next, we have another pair of shoes by Prada. And these are a cork espadrille wedge. So I got these Prada sandals. These I ended up selling in one of my custom DIY boxes. So my earnings on that would have been about $9. And next up, I do have a pair of sandals by Giuseppe Zanotti. And these are a white block heel. And then they have that gold detail on the back. And definitely a little bit of wear on the heels. But in general, they're in pretty good shape. Super nice as well. Perfect shoes. I ended up putting these in my custom designer box as well. So those, my earnings were $9. Top by Fendi. I'm sorry, Kristen. I know you're going next. I hope you have a box this good. But this is definitely a great one. I love seeing all the high-end brands. So this was a Fendi kind of cropped polo shirt. Super cute and very good condition. I did send this into the Real. It did sell, I believe, very quickly, and then it got returned, and then it took a long time to resell, but it eventually did sell, and I got paid for it. So let's take a look. Okay, so this Fendi top, it had quite a bit of interest, but like I said, it took a long time to sell. It ended up selling for $212.50. So it was discounted all the way down 50%. But at that time, it was not eligible for return, so that was good. And my earnings on that was $138. So that was a great sale, a nice chunk of the box to get back on that Fendi top. We have a Gucci purse. So this is a bucket style bag. It looks like it's vintage. You do have the Gucci Supreme coated canvas and then the web pattern there, gold hardware. And there is some discoloration over here, but it looks like it's in good condition. The corners don't look too bad. And the chaps for the strap, there is a safety pin here. I'm not sure why. So this purse was really beautiful in very good condition, vintage condition. There was some issues. I was able to wipe all of that discoloration off, that kind of yellow staining, using the Taba towels. That took that completely off. The interior did have a dry peeling, but that is very normal in these type of purses, and not the end of the world. So other than doing a little bit of conditioning on the leather, the cleanup on the canvas, I didn't touch anything with the interior. I just sold it as is. This purse did sell on Poshmark, and it ended up selling for $200. My earnings after fees was $152.03, so there may have been a shipping discount involved as well. But I got the most beautiful review from the customer that bought it. It really made me smile when I read this. She said, "Thank you so very much for this bag. 25 years ago, I had this purse and was so proud of it. It has deep sentimental value for me. I actually cried when I opened the bag yesterday. It's hard to describe what a wonderful gift it is to have something back that you loved. Have a great day and thank you again." So that was such a great review, and just one of the most rewarding parts of doing reselling is finding the perfect home for some of these items. So and I totally can relate to that. Maybe you had buyer's remorse selling something, and then you come across it again years later, or just the nostalgia of having something that you had when you were younger. So I thought that was great, and I was very happy with that sale, especially in the condition of the purse. That was a good price for it to go. That is amazing. So this is Valentino Missy in a 42, definitely vintage, and it's been authenticated by Thredup. It's beautiful, and it has the cuff sleeves. So this is fantastic, and another item that I would probably send into the RealReal because they're going to be able to move it a lot quicker than I would be able to. So this was a beautiful Valentino vintage coat. I did send it into the RealReal twice, and they passed on it both times. There really wasn't any apparent issues other than the lining needed to be retacked. It was possibly altered at some point, but it was still a beautiful coat. But since they rejected it twice, I did end up putting it in one of my DIY boxes since I had already made a profit on the box. So I ended up getting $9 in earnings for that. So this box was fantastic. The actual profit made wasn't as high as maybe I initially thought, just because I moved some in my own DIY boxes, but I still have those Christian Louboutins that are up for sale. So that will be additional profit once those finally do sell. So let's take a look and see what my total profit was from this box. So after the cost of the box, including tax, my total net earnings after all the platform fees is $228.63. Not the most profitable box in the world, but I'm still glad to have turned a profit on this one. And by the time the Christian Louboutin sell, I should have more than doubled the cost of the box. So I'm still very pleased with this one. Let me know what your thoughts were. I appreciate you hanging out for this longer video tonight, and I will see you back again tomorrow with another recap. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you soon.